Welcome back to the channel. The latest General Hospital spoilers are absolutely explosive. Lives are at risk, secrets are unraveling, and a shocking twist could change Port Charles forever. These days, it feels like the writers are turning up the heat on a slow-burning feud that is finally ready to explode, and I cannot look away. Sidwell has proven himself to be a formidable opponent, far more calculating than many of the villains Sonny has faced before. What strikes me most is how Sidwell has shifted his focus. He is not just coming after Sonny directly anymore. Instead, he has realized the true value of Turner in Sonny's life. I have always believed that Sonny's greatest weakness has never been his business, or his temper, but the people he cares about deeply. Turner may have started as a secret, something both of them tried so hard to keep hidden, but secrets have a way of coming out in Port Charles, especially when someone as sharp as Sidwell is watching. I think Sidwell has been paying close attention, perhaps longer than we realized, and now he sees Turner as the perfect lever to use against Sonny. This brings me to the kidnapping story that seems to be building. I am convinced Sidwell is planning to take Turner. It makes perfect sense from his point of view. With Sonny tightening security around his family and children, direct access has become nearly impossible. Turner represents a softer target, someone Sonny has grown emotionally attached to, even if he tries to keep it quiet. In my opinion, this move shows how much Sidwell has evolved as a character. He is no longer just a brute force threat. He is strategic, patient, and willing to exploit personal relationships. I remember when villains used to rely on guns and explosions, but Sidwell is playing a psychological game, and I find that far more chilling and exciting to watch. Of course, this new pressure on Sonny is palpable. I can already imagine the panic that will hit him once he learns Turner is in danger. Sonny has always been a protector, sometimes to a fault, and this situation will test him like never before. Will he be able to keep his cool? Or will this push him into making a rash decision that Sidwell is counting on? I suspect the latter, at least in the short term. The writers have done a wonderful job of showing Sonny's growth over the years, yet they also remind us that his love for certain people can cloud his judgment. That is what makes him so human and relatable, even after all this time. Sidwell is also cleverly using both Turner and Ezra to create this fresh wave of pressure. Ezra has been an interesting figure in all of this. Someone who might be pulled into the conflict, whether he wants to or not. I believe Sidwell is leveraging whatever connection or information Ezra can provide, intentionally or not, to tighten the noose. This feels like a major adjustment in Sidwell's overall plan. His original approach of a total assault on Sonny's empire is being refined into something more personal and precise. Rather than a broad attack, he is focusing on the heart. In my view, this change makes the story much stronger. It raises the emotional stakes for everyone involved and gives the audience more to invest in than just business rivalries. I keep asking myself whether Sidwell truly understands how deep Sonny's feelings for Turner run. From what we have seen, the answer seems to be yes. He has watched, waited, and now he is ready to strike at the one person who could break Sonny's focus. This is not just about revenge anymore. It is about dominance and proving that no one, not even Sonny Corinthos, is untouchable. I love how this storyline forces us to consider the cost of Sonny's lifestyle. For decades, his power has come with a price, and now that price may be measured in the safety of the woman he cares for. Still, I have faith in Sonny. He has survived worse, and his determination is legendary. But I also worry that this obsession with protecting Turner might distract him from other threats. Sonny has always had a tendency to become consumed by one mission, sometimes at the expense of seeing the bigger picture. If Sidwell is counting on that tunnel vision, then he may have found Sonny's newest vulnerability. I wonder how Marco fits into all of this now. Sidwell made promises to him, and those promises seem to be driving the current aggression. It adds another layer of tension that I appreciate. One thing I particularly enjoy about this arc is how it brings different generations and different parts of the canvas together. Turner is not just a love interest. She is a professional woman with her own strength and career, which makes her potential kidnapping even more dramatic. I hope the writers give her moments to fight back or show resilience rather than making her a passive victim. That would make the story more satisfying for longtime viewers like me, who want to see female characters with agency. As we head into these upcoming episodes, the sense of anticipation is wonderful. Will Sonny reach Turner in time? Can he outmaneuver Sidwell without losing everything he holds dear? These questions keep me coming back day after day. I believe this confrontation is heading toward a climax that will have lasting consequences for many characters in Port Charles. Sidwell has raised the bar, and Sonny will have to meet it or risk losing the woman who has brought new light into his complicated life. In the end, I am thoroughly entertained and emotionally invested. General Hospital has a special way of blending danger, romance, and family drama into something timeless. This current chapter with Sidwell forcing Sonny to confront his feelings for Turner while adjusting his master plan feels fresh and urgent. It reminds me why I have stayed loyal to the show for so many years. The pressure is building beautifully, and I cannot wait to see how Sonny responds when the trap finally closes. Whatever happens, I know it will be intense, heartfelt, and full of the surprises that make this soap opera so special. What fascinates me most is how Sidwell has adjusted his strategy. He is no longer content with broad attacks on Sonny's empire. Instead, he has zeroed in on the personal, recognizing that Turner represents a vulnerability Sonny cannot easily protect. I have always thought Sonny's greatest strength and greatest weakness lie in the depth of his loyalties. He guards his family fiercely, but when someone like Turner enters his heart, even quietly, it opens a door that clever men like Sidwell can walk through. From what we have seen, Sidwell has been watching closely, possibly with help from unexpected sources, and now he sees the chance to strike where it will hurt Sonny the most. This brings us directly to the kidnapping threat that is building with such intensity. I am convinced Sidwell is preparing to take Turner. It is a calculated move that makes perfect sense given how tightly Sonny has secured his children and immediate family. Turner is the softer target, the one person whose absence would rattle Sonny in ways few other things could. In my view, this is Sidwell at his most dangerous, because he is playing on emotion rather than just power. I remember past rivalries where enemies came at Sonny with guns blazing, but this feels more personal, and therefore more chilling. It raises the stakes in a way that keeps longtime viewers like me on the edge of our seats every single day. Of course, this new pressure is already forcing Sonny to react. I believe Brick will play a crucial role here, stepping up alongside Sonny to adjust their plans in response to the threats surrounding Turner. Brick has always been the steady hand, the one who can see the practical side when Sonny's emotions run high. Together, they will have to make swift changes to protect her, but every adjustment seems to create fresh complications. These new troubles are mounting quickly, and I worry they may lead to unintended consequences that ripple through Port Charles. It is one of those classic General Hospital situations where trying to fix one problem only opens the door to several more. As the conflict between Sidwell and Sonny escalates, we are heading towards some real shocks. I have a strong feeling that this war will claim other lives before it is over. Sidwell's determination, fueled by the promises he made to Marco, is pushing everything toward a breaking point. We have already seen how ruthless he can be, and I suspect the coming episodes will bring a new explosion of violence and heartbreak. This is not just another turf battle. It is becoming a total reckoning that will test every relationship Sonny holds dear. The way the writers are weaving Turner into the center of this storm shows real intelligence. She started as someone Sonny tried to keep separate from his dangerous world, but now she is right in the middle of it, and that feels both tragic and dramatically satisfying. I keep asking myself how far Sidwell is willing to go. The answer, based on everything we have witnessed, is that he will go all the way. By using Turner and possibly leveraging Ezra's position, Sidwell is applying a new kind of pressure that forces Sonny to divide his attention. Ezra may not even realize how he is being used, but his involvement adds another layer of tension that I find particularly clever. This adjustment in Sidwell's overall plan of total assault is brilliant storytelling. Instead of a straightforward attack, he is tightening a personal noose, making the emotional cost much higher. In my opinion, this makes the current arc one of the strongest in recent years because it touches on themes of love, protection, and the price of power that have always defined Sonny's journey. Sonny, for his part, is showing new signs of obsession with keeping Turner safe. I understand why. After everything he has lost over the decades, finding someone who brings light into his life is precious. Yet that very obsession may blind him to other dangers. Brick will likely counsel caution, urging Sonny to balance protection with strategic thinking, but I wonder if Sonny can truly hear that advice when the woman he cares for is in the crosshairs. These new troubles surrounding Turner are escalating at a rapid pace, and they are setting the stage for some genuine shocks. I would not be surprised if we see unexpected deaths as Sidwell's plan unfolds, perhaps people caught in the crossfire or those who know too much. What I appreciate most is how this storyline respects the long history of the show, while still feeling fresh. Sonny has faced many enemies, but Sidwell brings a different flavor of menace, one that is colder and more calculated. The potential for a major explosion in the coming weeks has me genuinely excited. Will Brick and Sonny manage to stay one step ahead, or will Sidwell's trap close before they can react? I believe there will be moments of real heroism and terrible loss, which is exactly what keeps General Hospital compelling after all these years. Turner herself is proving to be more than just a romantic interest. She has strength and intelligence, and I hope the writers allow her to fight back in meaningful ways rather than simply becoming a damsel in distress. That would make her potential suffering even more impactful. As someone who has watched this show through countless cycles of love and danger, I find this particular chapter rewarding because it forces Sonny to confront how his choices affect those closest to him. The new complications arising from their efforts to protect Turner feel authentic and add depth to the drama. The sense of anticipation right now is wonderful. Every episode seems to add another piece to this dangerous puzzle. Sidwell's realization of Turner's importance to Sonny has shifted the power balance in subtle but terrifying ways. The pressure is mounting, new troubles are surfacing, and the possibility of shocking deaths and explosive confrontations looms large. I have my theories about how Sonny and Brick will adapt, but I am happy to let the story surprise me. General Hospital has always excelled at making us care deeply about the characters, and this arc is doing exactly that.